Forever. Dog.
Ashley's wearing her America, we make beer
They do.
hat.
I don't drink it, but I support it. Support the titans of industry in this country.
And you know what? That's what we're aiming for. We need more people like that. You don't drink it, but you support it.
I support anything except gay people.
Well, duh. Who wants them around?
Hey guys.
Hi, Mac.
Hey,
Your sweater brings out your eyes.
Thank you. Happy late Memorial Day.
what'd you do?
Oh yeah, we don't
I
have
was
that
supposed to
here.
go to Costco, but Costco's closed on Memorial Day, which is crazy because veterans love bulk. So seems a little anti-memorial.
Anti-troops. That's
What
not
a
supporting
way
the troops.
to say the veterans are poor. What a
Everybody
way to
loves
say
bulk.
America actually doesn't support their veterans, so they gotta go to Costco
And even Costco
and
is
buy
like,
up
we're
like a
taking the day
fucking
off.
pack mule. Yeah.
Okay, first of all, does Alayna have Costco? And second of all,
Yes.
you guys don't go to Costco?
There's no Costco in Manhattan.
Wow, that's really sad, Ashley. We should have taken you to Costco when you were here.
A New Yorker cannot buy in bulk.
Yeah.
I get one set of fucking what do you call it? Paper towels, and I'm like, what am I gonna fucking do with this?
not to rub it in your face, Mac, but we did go to Costco this weekend. You should see our freezer because it's a similar thing in Vancouver. It's very hard to have any sort of space. We made a mistake. We bought multiple breads and a bag of French fries.
You're crazy. You guys got crazy this weekend.
We're crazy for that. We're crazy for that.
Bag of French fries.
Yeah, like a.
What do you do? Do you put it in the air fryer?
Air fryer,
Absolutely.
oven.
See, I think I need an air fryer.
It has changed the game. It's kind of stupid because it's like you could just use your oven, but it's so much easier and
Crispier
faster
in
and
the
better.
air
Doesn't it get it crispier than an oven?
It does, yeah.
That's
It
the whole
it
thing for me.
crisps
I
it right
love
up,
crispy.
and you barely even have to like mix.
What do you mean you don't have to mix?
Like in the oven, you have to take it out and like mix it all up to
Maybe
turn
flip
it.
them over. Yeah.
You gotta
Oh.
flip them.
I don't cook.
It's a whole thing.
Air fryer.
I cook
air
anything
fryer
like
is the
Trader
one-stop
Joe's
shop.
on the stove top, but I don't in the oven. I'm not opening the oven. Not unless things
exactly.
are really bad.
We use the oven for storage.
That's wild.
Yeah, a lot of New Yorkers do that. They put stuff
Very
in the oven.
innovative.
Yeah.
I guess it is kind
Yeah.
of just like
Missouri, you can absolutely fuck off. When I think about like what I could have in Missouri, it's like,
Oh my God.
it's so crazy.
Yeah. I think about my hometown. I'm like, I could live in a mansion with a pool for
Dude,
the rent.
I could have multiple. I could have a
Real.
second mansion that I just rent out to a friend because I love them.
Yeah, you could have a summer mansion. Summer mansion and a winter mansion.
But Jen's like, I want to live in the West Village. And I'm like, bitch, it's never going to happen. We're gay, okay? Patreon.com/Chosen Family Podcast. It is not happening.
Truly.
The West Village is
Truly.
not happening. I wish. Guys, my
Also-
outfit kind of like, I put this on my Instagram, but these are my pajamas and just a hat that I threw on to get coffee, but I kind of look sick right now.
You look ready to hit the town.
Wait, you guys can't
I'm
see my
getting
shorts.
your whole shirt.
Yeah, I can't get the shorts, but even the hat
Will you
and the
look
shirt.
at my Instagram, please?
Yeah, you just need some sambas, dude.
I do just need some sambas.
That's what the kids are wearing these
Look,
days.
look at
Right.
my, no one wants to
True.
see it. You guys don't like the outfit. I'm like, look at the Instagram. You guys stare straight into the camera.
Well, my phone's
unflinching.
recording.
Oh, okay. Well, fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, and mine's also occupied.
Alayna, you can fuck off.
I can see the outfit right here. Why do I need to look on Instagram?
Because the shorts are part of it, dude.
Okay, sorry.
It's
I'm
the
looking.
full fit, dude.
Thank you.
I'm looking now.
Also, if you guys had to pick like anything crispy, I will fuck up. You're a salty
Yeah.
person, right, Alayna?
Absolutely. 10 out of 10. Go hard for crispy.
Yeah, crispy's it.
Soft over crispy for me. Someone's got to say it. Someone's got to do it.
I've never seen Ashley's
There's not enough
nostrils
crispy
flare.
for us all.
I've never seen her nostrils flared before. They got so big.
I'm Jewish.
That changed the whole shape of your nose.
Big noses. You don't know?
Let's see.
Are
Do
you
that again.
Bro, are you so Missouri? You don't know the classic There's two classic Jewish stereotypes.
Yeah.
Nose and cheap. That's the two.
Yeah.
Money.
Oh, I knew of the cheap one.
Okay, all right.
Well, okay. Yeah,
That I said shiksa in Oklahoma City over the weekend, and I was like, no one knows what a shiksa is. I don't know why I said that. But these are my nostrils.
Okay, so tell us about your weekend, Ashley.
I can't. You know I can't.
What?
You have to actually.
It's
You
other.
have- what
It's
do you
other
mean you
pod.
can't?
It's other podly.
You are not doing this again.
Just
Okay.
tease. Don't you want them
We
to go
have
listen if they're not listening
already-
to it?
Listen, we've already promoted your other podcast so hard because I came on it.
That we were
talked
promoting
about Vanessa.
We were promoting this podcast when you came onto that podcast.
That's true. That's true. But people are already going to go over there to try to listen to the Vanessa story. Like, give us this next one. Whatever you said happened this weekend that's making your eyes all
Give
like
us a little
that.
sneak peek.
Like, let's hear it.
A sneak peek.
Give us a little peek. Give us the whole thing.
Come
I don't
on,
want
don't
a
be
peek.
shy.
I want the
Don't be
whole
shy.
story. Don't be shy, Ashley. Give us some more.
Come on.
I
some
feel
more, don't be shy.
shame. I feel shame.
Oh,
Shame.
Why? Shame?
Because I'm a whore, dude. I'm a slut, man.
It's amazing. It's amazing, incredible, unique, never been done before. Tell us. Oh, 3? Oh no. Wait.
3.
Hold on.
That's your
Hold
hint.
on. Okay,
I
wait.
need
There's
context.
3. There's
Separately,
options.
together.
Exactly. Is this 3 individuals,
3 in a
one after
weekend?
another? Is this 3 at a time? Are you one of the 3? We need more than 3 fingers in the air.
Come on.
Come on,
Blink
Ashley.
twice if it was a 3-way.
Oh, she blinked twice. She blinked twice.
Dude, this is your second 3-way.
That's your second time, right?
This one was better. No offense to those girls. Sorry, I just offended a lot of people.
You just
all
offended
2 of
2
them.
people. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Well, tell us.
No, I can't. That's it.
What? Ashley, come on. What made it better? Tell us what made it better.
I don't know if I can say.
Why?
It felt like the last one. I really was like, this will never happen again. So you should do this.
Okay.
Okay.
You were like claiming an opportunity.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And this one.
Dude. You're being so
What?
sus.
Are you living on the premise that 1 threesome was acceptable because it was like tick it off the bucket list?
Kinda,
but 2
yeah. I,
threesomes is
think, I
excessive?
actually think that's a really. That was how perceptive of you, Alayna. I did not even know that myself.
Oh,
Look at you go.
look at me go. Look at us.
Yeah. Yeah, I think like I mean everybody's different, you know, but yeah, kind of makes me a whore. I'm a little bit of a whore. I think I'm at the number I think I'm at the number of threesomes now, which is 2 where you become a whore.
Which is 2.
One threesome shame on them. 2 threesomes shame on you.
Right.
There'll be
right.
no threesome shame here.
Threesome me once. Threesome me twice.
I
Threesome
remember
me
my
thrice?
first threesome, and you know,
Mac,
I was.
Chosen
yeah.
Family Podcast.
What was that?
Hello, welcome
Like
everybody.
random ad lib.
I think Ashley's having like she's tired from the threesome. Well, there's an emotional fatigue from the threesome, and then there's a
Thank
physical
you,
fatigue
Alayna.
from a big day of travel yesterday. So Ashley's really
Thank
tired.
you, Alayna. You get it. And
You're
then
welcome.
I'm
listening.
I'm like tour sick, and then I leave again on Thursday morning. I'm just tired and anticipated.
Oh,
Patingly?
anticipatory, tired.
But adverb, anticipatorily tired. Anticipatorily tired, yeah.
Anticipatorily.
Like
Is
I'm
that
tired for
really?
this weekend when I go to
Right,
Nashville.
you're like tired in anticipation. You're preemptively tired.
yeah, preemptively. That's a good
Ooh,
one.
Nashville, the cicadas.
What?
Be careful.
I want to hear them. That
it's
is
cicada
like
time
yeah,
in the
double
South/Midwest.
double cicada time.
Is
They've all
that
hatched.
is it a special year for cicadas?
It is. They only hatch every so many years, yeah. And so when they hatch all at once. So it's just there are areas that are covered.
2 different. I don't know if it's species or if it's or if it's two different just like
Got it.
batches, but two of the
Japan had
17-year-old
a
groups.
ton of cicadas. I think they get them every year.
I think
So
Japan
I'm excited
has
to
more.
I think I'm excited to compare them to the Japanese cicadas, which literally never stopped when we were there. I mean, it was just nonstop.
Yeah.
You just kind of get used to it.
There was a news story in Canada that was like, it's so bad in the South that people are calling the police.
Wait,
what are
in
they gonna
Tennessee
do?
about the cicadas?
People are calling the police.
That's the most Republican white shit I've ever heard in my entire life.
It's too loud.
There's too many bugs. Kill them.
Yes.
Kill
Get
them.
him. Yeah. Get him.
Yo.
I am
There's
also
shocking, Tennessee. There are some problems that law enforcement cannot solve, and it's most of them. Actually, it's most problems, and this is definitely
the
one of them.
turning point. This is where they start to realize they're like, wait a minute. Call the
No,
police
they're
on
just
the
gonna go out
cicadas.
and shoot them themselves. That's what they always do.
Right.
I'm gonna fucking shoot these cicadas.
I guess if we could finish your ad lib. This is the Chosen Family Podcast. Hello, everybody. Welcome here. We are your chosen family. Every week, we sit down around the family dinner table. We talk about gay stuff. We talk about all sorts of stuff. Like it is gay stuff, but we've gone off the rails a little bit
Okay, extended intro.
over the years.
Are you trying to broaden your audience?
I'm trying to broaden our audience. No, I'm not trying to broaden the audience. I'm trying to encompass everything that we talk about, which is like
Remind the straight guys why they're here. We haven't given them attention.
I'll
in a
remind them
while.
why they're here. You are gay or trans, and you haven't figured it out yet. Maybe you're bi, whatever. You're something. You're not normal. Thank you for being here.
That's Ashley Gavin. She's your dad.
I'm Mac and Jimmy, hot teenage brother.
Mac is baby, and I'm Alayna Joy, and I'm your mom. Okay, I have Ashley, don't think we're dropping the threesome thing, by the way. I'm also tired. I haven't been sleeping.
Oh.
Because I think I'm having stress dreams about this podcast. Like, not you guys, but the new podcast.
Oh.
And like everything has been fine. I have felt fine. I have felt like with my thesis in school and the new podcast and everything, I'm like, I'm on top of this. I'm loving it. I'm working on everything. It feels good. Then this weekend, we started doing outreach. So we like sent out outreach emails to a bunch of potential guests, and people started booking in.
Mm-hmm.
And I like haven't slept since. Like I cannot sleep now.
Who'd you get?
And a bunch of people, but the first one this is why I thought of it, because the first one who booked in is a straight man. And so then I thought that was kind of funny. The first.
Do you mind saying who it is?
Eric Fitzmadrud. I'm not sure how to say his last name, but he's like a sex
Sounds
therapy,
important.
sexology guy, and he talks about we're gonna talk
I'll
about
listen to your podcast because I support you, but I don't like a male sex anything.
Maybe you should do that again,
He's
and then
one.
Danny should
He's
bleep his
one out of-
name, and we should like freak out for the promo.
That's a good idea. Yeah. Okay, let's do that.
Okay, let's do it.
His name is
Are you fucking serious?
You did not get him.
His work changed my life, dude.
Groundbreaking.
That's so weird. Wow, yeah. He does talk about men and sex, and men and how they have sex and how to have better sex and how to be a better man. So I can see how that would have a big impact on your life.
I don't think you know how much masculine lesbians love this man. He's like the only man I would have sex with, because it would be like having sex with myself, because he is the man that it is an aspirational fuck. Like I'm trying to be that guy. That's
I
incredible.
can put you in
For real.
touch. We have the interview next week.
That is crazy. Will you say hi? Will you get him to sign my dildo?
Absolutely. I'll ask him. But I also have people, like other people that I think what it is. And
Mac, you bailed on me during that, by the way.
Dude,
No,
I just let you take the reins. I couldn't interrupt that.
You nailed it.
Bailed.
But these are people, Ashley, I remember you saying this a long time ago when you were talking about your other podcast and how one of the reasons you love doing it is because you get to talk to all of these people who you're very interested in.
Yeah.
And you get to like meet these people and have conversation around. It's like exciting for you to get to interact with these people.
Yeah, totally.
And like I don't think I feel that way about like
Compared to you,
reality show
Alayna,
people.
most people are garbage.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
That's what you're saying, and I hear you.
not
and
what I'm saying at
just
all.
like you read between my lines, I'm reading between your lines. Most people aren't good enough for you, and I
Those
get
weren't
that.
my lines, actually.
Those
That
were the
wasn't
lines.
at all what I wrote between the lines. I think I would just feel it wouldn't be like, oh, I'm so excited to sit down and talk to this person for most people. But these people that I'm like booking for my podcast for the show.
Wait. What was that stab about reality TV people? Was that a stab at my show?
No, because when you were saying that, you were specifically referencing one person from a reality TV show that you had on.
Come
That's
on,
why
you
I
don't
said
want
that.
to talk to Mal from The Ultimatum?
That's who it was. That's who it was.
Mal is
No,
a national treasure
Yeah,
reality
Everybody wants to talk
TV
to
star.
Mal.
Absolutely.
Mal's not a reality TV star. Mal is a star who
Okay.
happened to break through on reality TV.
You're right.
You
Okay.
piece
let
of
me
shit.
Let me reframe.
Yeah,
Let me reframe.
fuck you.
It's not about the not wanting to speak to the person. I'm less interested in talking about somebody's role on a reality TV show. I'm more interested in talking about sex, dating, relationships. So if Mal would want to come on my podcast and share expertise.
What do you think is happening on my podcast?
Ashley,
You've
this was
done the
supposed to be a
podcast.
nice thing. This was supposed to be a nice thing. I was trying to say a nice thing about how what you said about
Unlike
feeling
Ashley's
excited about your
shitty
work.
hack pop culture, not even piece of shit. My podcast, I get to talk to people who really know things.
No, that's not. Oh my God, cut all of this, Danny. That's not what I'm saying.
I'm messing with you. I'm doing a really
I
good
know.
job. Also,
You are. It's great. I was trying to say that your words have brought me comfort, Ashley.
yes,
That's
you're gonna
what
have the
I'm
best
trying to-
time.
That's what I'm trying to say.
You're gonna have
is
a
that I
really good
feel-
time.
And so I think the fact that people are booking in that I'm genuinely interested in talking to, and I'm excited to hear what they have to say, and I'm excited for these conversations. I'm like nervous, and I really want to do a good job, and I'm having nightmares and stress dreams, and like my hallucination stuff has come back the past few
God.
days, which is like it's been gone for so long. So how do you do it? Like, how do you?
Well, I think some of that stress just means you're going in the right direction. I would try and reframe it that way if you can.
Like, what do you do if you're nervous? Like, if you're so excited to have somebody on that it makes you nervous about doing a good job?
Well, I've never like admitted to this on like a live platform, but
Okay, can't wait.
one universal rule is that everyone really likes feeling important. So
Yeah.
if you can take the focus and like ask them, make them feel like a star and make them, I think the number one thing is making them feel comfortable, which you're like really good
Yeah.
at. You're really, really good at that, Alayna. So, you know, it's not really about, I think people, I'm like, I can't say this without thinking about people, the negative comments in my, in my thing, but in my,
Your thing. You're just your little thing.
on YouTube, but the
Your other
comment
little
thread,
thing.
comment section. But yeah, if you just make them feel like they are, you're just so excited to meet them. Like I think actually it's a good thing that you're nervous because it shows that like, yeah, you want to interact with them and learn from them. That's what
Why
I
would that
I-
be negative?
yeah,
That
I
just
think
sounds
that's
like
positive.
you're being nice.
Because I can't sleep. Oh, you're asking Ashley why it's negative.
you just have to,
Yeah.
you just have to
Yeah,
not
what
sleep
negative
and
comments
do it.
would you get? What negative
Oh,
comments
just that
would
like
you
I
get?
quote unquote, they don't understand that some guests are like quieter than others and like that I'm trying to get them to speak in a conversational way. And as
Yeah.
hard as you try, like you can't make a person be good at podcasting. So sometimes, you know, sometimes, or like someone will have had a really bad day. Like I've had guests that have admitted to me that they're like super hungover and, you know, have been really difficult because some of these people are not from our world, but like that in the comments, like Ashley didn't let her talk. Well, no, we cut the dead air, dude.
Yeah.
We
You're like, if I didn't talk, no one was
really,
talking.
We really tried to let her talk, but no matter
Yeah.
what we did, I mean, like I remember Bree and I once we had massive guests. I mean, everyone loves this guest, and I get the most negative comments on this guest. But when the guest left, and I'm talking shit just because like I think people should know how this stuff is made because they don't give a lot of credit to their, you know,
I feel like we have
interviewers.
a bit of a different audience here. Like, I feel like we have an audience here that's what they're here for. Like, I can talk about how nervous I am about starting this podcast, and you can talk about what it's really like to make your other pod. Like, it feels like this is a place where we can talk about our process.
What happens is people, well, I don't think this will happen on your podcast, but people will come for that guest. And that guest isn't necessarily doing the thing that they are known for. And so and this is a failure on my part too, like, admittedly, you don't ever want the audience to feel that way, but because it's a conversational podcast and they're like watching all of these interviews with that person,
right?
It's a different vibe. Like, it's a different, I'm not just sitting there being like, tell me about your process that you went through on your album. I'm sitting there like trying to have a real emotional conversation about like sex, queerness, dating.
A back and forth.
Yes, exactly. So like, that's not always something that the guest, like, it takes the guest like sometimes 15, 20 minutes to like settle in, you know? So like, that's the hardest part, I think, with guests that are not professional speakers is like, you get like, you know, after that one, Bree and I looked at each other and we were like, that was like pulling teeth. Like,
that was rough.
That was so insanely. And I legit think that she was just so hungover and tired. Like, I think she had forgotten that it was happening.
It's a little disrespectful.
Power to her. She's fantastic at what she does. Like, she's amazing. I'm a fan of her to this day.
She wouldn't be on your show if she wasn't.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a fan of her to this day, and I would give her another chance. But like, it was
Are we supposed
rough.
to know who you're talking about? Okay.
You could tell us. We can.
No.
Holy shit. Holy shit. What?
Right.
No. Dude. No. No.
But anyway, Alayna, I guess what I'm trying to say is, you know, just tap into your real joy for meeting this person and just ask them the questions you really want to know. Because at the end of the day, people are not there for them; they're there for you. So it's this weird dynamic where, like,
I think I'm trying to access the opposite. Like, I'm trying to access.
But people are gonna love what you ask, and people are gonna love what you bring out in this person. So, yeah, I mean,
I hope so.
The other thing is, like, have you? So this is an unfair advantage, but have you ever done anything like where you had to do it extremely nervous? Because like growing up doing theater, doing stand up, you do things while you're nervous all the time, like every day.
Yeah, I was a theater kid. I did improv, and I hated every second of that.
So it's sort of like that.
That thing you hated? Yeah. It'll be just like that.
Improv was one of the first things in my life that I had to that I was like, oh, I'm doing this thing and I actually hate it. Why am I doing it?
Oh, improv is the most difficult thing on the planet. Isn't it so hard? It's so hard.
I realized I'm a fan of improv, like, from the audience. I don't need to be up there.
Well, no one, I mean, like, everyone says how bad they are at stand-up from the beginning, and that is true. But for improvisers, like, God, holy shit.
It can be
you have never
rough.
seen anything worse. Like, bad improv is, like, truly the most painful.
Yes.
Oh, my God. I have so many stories. I did a lot of improv.
I believe that.
But... yeah. You have to kind of channel that where it's like you have to make the nerves into a productive activity.
Yeah.
That's why honestly everyone should take an improv class or like do stand up once or twice because it's a good exercise in channeling like productive nerves.
There's got to be a better way to do that.
There's got to be a different way.
Something else.
There's got to be a different way.
You guys would be great at stand up. You'd be great.
Oh. Hinge is the dating app designed to be deleted. I can personally vouch for this as I did meet my fiance on Hinge and have deleted the app. I like the way that Hinge does prompts that help you show off your full personality and connect with someone who appreciates you for who you are. And now specifically, Hinge has LGBTQIA+ prompts that are designed to help queer daters better connect based on their similarities, interests, and compatibility. Plus, these prompts were created in collaboration with GLAAD, so they are by the people for the people. Some of the brand new prompts include the first time I knew I was gay was, gender euphoria looks like, and of course, my chosen family is the best at, I don't know about you guys, but my chosen family is best at forgetting to introduce this podcast and then forgetting to say what we had for dinner. Download Hinge and show off your full self using their LGBTQIA+ prompts today. Then find someone worth deleting the app for.
Well, should we look for a question or?
Yes. Ashley, are you seriously not going to give us any more on
That's
the threesome?
it. That's all you get. You don't know that it was a threesome. Oh, I guess I said it.
You blinked twice. You blinked twice, and then we talked about it pretty extensively. So, do I have to come on your podcast again to hear this story?
You could listen to my podcast.
Is
You used to listen to my podcast. What
I did.
happened?
I started having. I listened to your podcast.
I'm realizing there's a type of person that listens to the podcast specifically until they have gay sex, and then they stop.
Yeah.
It's really cute, honestly.
It was truly, I was like, can somebody tell me like how this actually happens? And it's not that I hadn't had like experiences with women or queer people. I had, but not like, I was like, what's possible? Like, what's out there? How do you do this? How does this work? You know, like it's almost like that was my version of slutting, where I was like, I'm just gonna listen to
Listening
how
to
other people do
slutting.
this to like learn what's out there.
Wait, you guys, can I tell you this idea that I have
Oh,
Yes.
for a YouTube thing?
yes.
I think I want to find people who are kind of on the later end of never having had a kiss. Like, not so late, but like maybe in their early to mid 20s.
Yeah.
And I want to get them their first kiss.
This is
Cute.
tough. That's
I think
few
I
and far
can-
between.
But I think
Well, and you would have to produce, like, that would be a whole show. Like,
Yeah.
how you want to make a whole show?
I have a studio. I don't think it would be a whole show. I think I would go onto my Instagram
Yeah.
and advertise these people. The format
Like
that
a cut style, Jubilee style, one off.
I have no idea what you just said, but yeah.
They're like YouTube channels that do like truth or drink
Yes.
between, like they bring
Yes.
in strangers.
That's
not-
the genre.
Yeah. Strangers
And
to the channel.
Basically, like I would go on a preliminary date with this person, male or female, and I would get to know them and understand the strengths of their game, and then hype them up, and then we'd bring in a couple people, and the people know, like everyone knows, the goal
Yeah,
is to get a kiss. That is the
I mean,
goal.
it sounds great, but I'm like, the amount of work that you're describing.
That is a ton of work.
Do you
I'm
guys
like,
really
why?
think so?
Yes.
Dude, I just think finding people for that, because it's like, if they've kind of saved their kiss, whether it's important or it just hasn't happened.
No, these are people who are at their wits' end. These are people.
Yeah.
Oh, they're like, damn it, I want a kiss.
Yeah.
Yeah, why the
I don't-
fuck
okay.
else
That's
would you
not-
do this?
That's not the issue. The issue is like, oh, hold on.
Boring.
Oh my God. Okay. No, sorry. This is just sorry. An email just came through that one of the top people, like one of the people I was most excited and terrified and thought she wouldn't come on my podcast, has just said she wants to come on.
That's amazing.
Like, this is what I'm talking about, is like, sorry, I didn't mean to cut off your story. I just saw the
No, mine's
notification in
lame.
my corner. Oh,
Who is it? Oh, cool.
I don't know who that is.
That's really big.
oh my God, I'm gonna puke. Absolutely. Like, this is a really incredible person, and I'm gonna throw up. Okay, but the thing is, Ashley, I feel like you're describing, like, even if these are people who want their first kiss, it's like you're gonna have to do the casting call. You just described going on dates, like your own personal time with each of these people in order to vet who you want to use.
No.
And then like film it, edit it, post it, promote it. Like, when and where and why?
I
This
have
is
a
also
studio.
so random.
I have a producer to do all that legwork.
But this is such a good idea because have you ever seen the videos of like people that wait until their wedding day for their first kiss?
Oh, yes.
I know somebody that did that.
That's
course you
insane
do.
in a different way. That's insane in a different way.
But I'm saying like people love to watch that because they're like,
Right.
this is crazy.
That's what I'm thinking.
Right.
Like, if you
Right.
if you get a 25-year-old having their first kiss on camera, there's no way that's not going viral.
Yeah,
And also,
Yeah.
I think it could be really beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm actually-
seeing
For
you do
sure.
it in a
So
way
this
that
is
would,
like,
yes.
this is what I'm more excited about. Everyone, there's no legitimate reason why someone at 25 wouldn't have their first kiss other than something inside of them
Yeah.
preventing them from doing so. And I don't, as a former huge slut, I think there's like a beauty.
Former as of yesterday.
I'm not doing it the way I was, okay? 2021 and 2019 were years of massive productivity for me that I will never, ever reach again. 2019
Yeah.
especially, but like...
And this past weekend, but
well,
And this
yeah.
past weekend. We can dream. A
But
girl can
like,
dream.
I think a lot of people, I was so monogamous and I was so like monogamous, sapient, like personality, like yada yada. And then I found a way to connect with people really quickly. I don't know like what changed, but like, I don't know. I just feel like I can build intimacy with someone really quickly and like, it's really nice. And it's actually like this really beautiful thing that you can like kind of fall in love with anybody if you like approach it the right way. And I think that like opening someone up to that experience could be a very powerful thing to capture on camera.
yeah, I think it would be
So-
sick. You should
Yeah.
call
No,
it
it sounds
Never
like a
Been
great
Kissed.
idea.
Yeah,
Isn't
yeah.
that a movie?
I think that's already a movie.
It's a movie, yeah.
But
Yeah, but
So
that's
that's
the
my
point.
no,
idea.
I think it's a great idea. Well, it follows what you were just kind of saying about your other podcast and how there's that subset of listeners who found you, and like when you started it, that was almost I feel like part of the not mantra, what's the word? Part of the mission statement was like, let's tell people what they don't know, let's bring this to the masses, let's show young queer people and like people out there talk about the things people aren't talking about. And then you had that subset of listeners, such as myself, who were like, oh my God, this is not only entertaining, but it's an educational experience for me. I'm like, widening my horizons. And it sounds like this kiss thing would be kind of a similar.
Maybe. Yeah, I had no idea that the other pod was going to be. I think that was just some of it was timing with what was going on in the world, but I had no idea. I really didn't know, which is sort of a nice thing because
Yeah, kind of cool.
it's better when it happens naturally, I think. But
This is like a better, more wholesome version of that new show that Hulu's working on. That's like, it's Love Island core, but they're putting a bunch of virgins on an island together, basically to see if they fuck. No, Ashley, yours is better, dude. No.
that's such a
Come
great
on.
idea.
No.
That's juicy.
No,
That's
no.
juicy. Oh my God, I can't wait to watch that.
They're like, actually, they're looking at each other. Actually, they fall in
Actually,
love.
it depends on how you define sex.
Yes. Actually, virginity is just a construct.
Yes, real. And that's going to be your favorite character too, Alayna.
Oh my God, I'm gonna love that person. Oh, I'm ready for that.
How do they prove they're virgins?
That's a great question. I don't know the logistics of this.
Oh, probably can't. Like that. That's trouble. Probably can't go there. We should do a question.
We absolutely should.
When you were just starting your podcast, Ashley, were you nervous? Like when you were first doing these interviews, were you like, I'm nervous about these recordings, or did you already kind of have experience in that area?
But I did like 3 or 4 practice recordings before. Gara and I sat down and we just chatted with the equipment on, everything running, listened back, listened to how it sounded.
That's a good idea.
Oh, yeah. Just
because I'm just like, I've never interviewed someone before. Like, I feel like I've done every form of content, whether it be me by myself, me collabing, me with you guys having a podcast, being interviewed by other people, being guests on other people's stuff.
Before.
I've never been the host.
You've interviewed me on your YouTube channel.
But that wasn't really an interview. That was like a collab where we were in conversation about.
Yeah, I guess, but like you still asked me questions and like followed what you thought was interesting.
Okay.
Question for the pod. Would you want to know if your partner had a crush on someone else? Why or why not?
Ooh.
And how much detail would you want? I'm glad somebody said this because I'm sick and tired of seeing comment sections where people are arguing if it's normal or not to have a crush in your relationship.
Oh my God.
Because they're 13, Mac. They're 13 years old.
I see adults, dude.
No, it's adults. People are really believe myths of monogamy.
The purity culture
to their core
that we have going on the internet is so toxic, dude. It's so insane. It's so insane that like you can't have like a bad thought. Like I'll answer
this.
That's 1984 shit. That's like you can't think.
Yeah.
Don't you dare
saying that
think.
like that it doesn't happen in like a solid relationship. It's not even a bad thought. It's like that's not normal. Okay, Mac, what were you gonna say?
Yeah, not only would I want to know, but like we have to talk about it. Like are you kidding me? Like I want to talk about our crushes.
Like in a good way.
Adorable.
In a good way, yeah.
Yeah.
Like what are you talking about?
Yeah,
For a second I was
weird.
like, I thought you were like, we have to have a discussion about it. And I
Oh,
was
a
like,
discussion. We need to have a debrief.
No, I like.
It would. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Mac. No, you go.
No, you got it. Therapist.
No, you haven't spoken in 42 minutes.
Yes, I would want to know because I think it would be fun to talk about, and then it becomes a thing that just like is building more intimacy for you and your partner.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
yes. Well, and that's the cute. Like, it's because it depends on the security in your relationship. Like, this is a really good flag or almost like test point for the trust in your relationship. If you have a visceral reaction to the idea of your partner finding somebody else cute or having a crush, that would be, I would ask yourself about your own kind of attachment or the trust that you have or don't have with your partner.
Also, really quick, should we define the terms of crush to save a lot of argument in the comment section of like, this is what I think a crush is. This is what a crush is. Not even like you're even I would love to hear somebody and ideas, like hanging out with them, going on dates. It's just you define it actually, Alayna, because I feel like I'm gonna stumble on my words.
No, I think what you're saying. A crush to me, and people might have their own definitions, but like a crush to me is like, oh, I think this person is cute and I like their personality. So then maybe when they're around, I get a bit like, ooh. That's like a crush. Yeah. Whereas like you can think somebody's cute, but not have like to me, a crush is like a step beyond cute.
Someone that if you were single and if they were into you, you would go on a date with.
Ooh,
that's a good
description. But yeah, we're not talking about non-monogamy in the sense
like
of like
no question you'd go on a date with them. Not like you know what I mean? Someone that you would maybe you would initiate with if you knew it.
That's a good yes.
That's good.
I like that. So then would you want to know if your partner had a crush on someone? Absolutely I would. The insecurity is that, oh my God, if they have a crush on this other person, like, does that mean that they want to leave? Or does that mean they want to be with this other person? Does that mean I'm not fulfilling something for them? And that's when, if the answer to those questions within your partner was yes, okay, then maybe you're like having a different conversation. But if it's just like, oh my God, I have a crush on this person, then 9 times out of 10, I'm like, me too.
Yeah.
So
Real.
Only
Actually,
you
I
have a
guess
crush on the same people that your partner does?
yeah.
some people transcend types.
Yeah. And some people, no, but I don't have, like, I know, Ashley, you've, I think we've had this conversation before. We've had this conversation before. But yes, there are certain people that me
Who's
and my
the other
girlfriend,
type? I know your first type. Who's the other type?
well, more like femme presenting people. But if they have that, for me, it's more about the, like, the confidence and the kind of, like, I want to be a little bit intimidated by you.
Puts hands up. You said, oh.
I want to be a little bit intimidated.
Mac, who does your girlfriend have a crush on?
She's really brought anybody up to me as of late, which either means I should be concerned that she's keeping it a secret or
Red flag.
I don't know. My girlfriend lately has revoked a lot of crushes on like characters in TV shows. Like when we first started dating people she had crushes on, she's changed her mind about a lot of them. So that's been our discussion lately. Is like, I don't think this person is attractive anymore.
Oh, okay, wait. Okay, I've never been a big like celebrity crushes person.
Me
like
neither.
when people ask you like who's your list, or like, when you have like a, what do they call it, a pass, a hall pass list.
I like
I'm always
attainable. I like attainable goals.
No, but I'm like, I don't know, because I just have never been a big like, oh, there's a celebrity and I have like a genuine crush where I'm like, oh, if I had the chance, yes. And then Katie O'Brien hit the scene.
Who's that?
I gotta do a quick Google search on this.
Love Lies Bleeding.
Oh, real. Yep. Yes.
I now understand. I'm
Did
like,
you see
okay,
it?
this is a new level unlocked. Yeah.
So
Yes, I
good.
saw it. This is new level unlocked.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty real.
It's unhealthy at this point.
No.
Yeah, so Ashley, that's like the one type, which that's the one
hard
you know.
pass. I mean, for someone else, absolutely.
For me, Alayna will take it. That would be, I'm like, can you pretend that you're like an expert in some area of sex, dating, or relationships and come on my podcast? Can we pretend?
Dude, she should come on and you should talk to. Do you know her pronouns? Their pronouns? I can't find them.
Her.
She, her.
As far as
You
I
should
know,
have
yeah.
her on to talk about like playing a more masculine presenting role.
Oh my God. Okay.
No, seriously,
Okay,
like that
if I
would be
have to.
so interesting to talk about because
Do you think that was a challenge for her?
you just don't see a lot of it. I want to know what it was
No,
like.
of course.
I mean, like there are more queer characters, thank God, still not obviously as much as straight people, but for me it was so cool to see somebody like muscular and more masculine presenting in a role like that. Like it was so exciting. Oh my God, I would love to listen to that episode, Alayna. Low-key?
Oh my God. Okay, fine.
Okay,
if I have
fine.
to.
As if you
Oh my
already
God,
can't
fine.
sleep. Yeah, I'd let her throw me around for real.
There you go.
I'm so serious.
Really, Mac?
Dude.
Okay, but Ashley, you're seeing just like the pictures where she has now, like in her real life, she has short hair. In the movie,
No, I'm
she's
looking at the
like-
movie pictures.
Oh, okay. Because in the movie, she's almost like, there's a mix. There's like a femininity and this like muscular bodybuilder kind of
For me, she's one of the
Power.
transcends my type.
she
type thing.
transcends. She transcends femme versus mask. She transcends my I don't have celebrity crushes. So Ashley, I take it that you haven't seen Love Lies Bleeding.
No, I haven't.
Do you like movies? We've never really talked about like media. Do you like TV and movies and stuff?
I just don't spend a lot of time watching stuff, even though I should
Yeah. Oh,
for
I
my
love
own
it.
work.
It was a little
Love it, I
gory
love
for
it.
me.
Yeah.
I sat through it.
We could do.
but
How about let's talk about it on the next episode because we're like at the end here, but like I could talk about that movie
Well,
for days.
I love talking about crushes with Jen. I probably ask too much because I think it's fun. When I did Nick Vial's podcast, she was like, "Oh, I have a really big crush on Nick Vial." So like, it's just and then when I met him, I was like, "Oh, I kind of get it."
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I just think it's fun.
And that's, and I don't like to make a generalization about like a way a relationship should or shouldn't be. But there is a part of me that's like talking about crushes or like having a crush is a completely natural and normal thing for someone to experience, whether they're in a relationship or not. Hi, Bugsy.
I think that's a fair generalization to make.
yeah, I think that's the one thing that we can blanket statement for this.
It's actually insane.
Because people will argue like your morality because of that. And it's something,
you're
exactly,
an animal.
you're human.
You're an animal. At the end of the day, we evolved to fuck so that we could make the species. So getting a crush is a normal thing. That is a normal part of being an animal on this planet. A sexually
Even if you don't talk about it
animal.
with your partner, that's fine, but just you shouldn't feel shame about it.
Yeah, don't feel bad about
so
it. Yeah.
fucking great. I don't even. Those people should
Ashley
be.
can't even with this.
They can't.
Yeah, Ashley can't even
They should
with
be
this question.
banished from.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
Some people
We get
shouldn't be
our
allowed
questions.
to type, and those are some of them. Jesus
We get our
fucking
questions
Christ.
from patreon.com/chosenfamilypodcast. We have a private Discord server where we answer your questions. We also have a bunch of bonus episodes over there. I think we have 8 or 9 at this point. So if you want more, and if you want to hear us be even a little bit more unhinged, like every time we do a Patreon episode, oh my god, I got so much cat hair in my face.
Yeah, we're not afraid to share on the Patreon episodes.
It's even more candid. Okay. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Bye.
See you next
what we
week.
have for fucking dinner?
Oh my god, right.
good
Last time it was
call.
crab. Oh my god. Yes, we have missed. I was gonna
Dinner.
say Katie O'Brien.
Done.
Why would you say that?
Done.
Chosen Family is a Forever Dog production, hosted by Ashley Gavin, Alayna Joy, and Mac INGEMI. Edited by Danny Jewell, executive produced by Mariah Nicholas. Forever Dog Productions is Joe Cilio, Alex Ramsey, and Brett Boehm.
Forever